Hello guys, this is Kazrahim bringing you another little replay. This time we're in the 110, the Chinese tier 8 heavy tank. Fully lighted with crew roughly ending their first skill, which is repairs. A game that I had yesterday and I wanted to share with you guys. So, let's look at the game. We're playing on port. This is a tier 8 and 6 game, because there's roughly only 1, 2, 3, 4 tier 7 tanks. So yeah, roughly from tier 8 to tier 6. With 2 arties on our side and only 1 arty on their side. I'm usually starting the battle from the bottom, so it's way better at the bottom, honestly. If you go to the top, I always have problems with thinking how I want to play from the top, but bottom seems to be more easy. And the mobility of this tank, it's a heavy tank but it's so fast, and we can see the enemies storming via 1 tank on G0. But we have quite a few tanks over here, but they're not pushing to the corner of the map, which is quite surprising. Oh, give me a second guys, cause as always, Wargaming did something good for 2 patches and they had to screw it up for the rest. So let's change that and mark our team also. I don't care for that, and HP left. Back to the game and let's go. So there we have an IS, I see his side beautifully. Put a shot out. Mind you, I did a review of this tank. Maybe I'll even link it in the description. But the one thing you have to know about the 110 is has a very good reload, somewhere in the rounds of 8 seconds. But with very low average damage, only 320 and 220 millimeters of penetration, so it's enough, honestly. You can get really good scores with this gun. I'm quite pleased with overall performance from it. So I have 3 new bodies over here, so I'm just... Now I stopped caring. You can think that I did a bad thing, that I stopped caring about the IS, but honestly there are more important things, and he shows himself. But I unfortunately shot a little bit too late, and that guy in the left upper corner is in trouble. He has 3 tanks against him. The IS-6. Sorry, I'm a little bit sleepy. The M6 does a very stupid thing and he actually destroys his cover. So I put a shot into him. Tiger 1 just got hit by Artie. And we lost someone on this corner. Now it's a game of finishing off the guys that are inflicting damage on my teammates. So I aim at the IS-6, at the IS. He saw that I even didn't properly aim. I just like positioned my gun, hit the trigger button, and the shell went by itself to the place that I wanted. Again, kill on the M6, so I have 2 kills. Now moving a little bit towards the front of the map, because I think that 3 guys can handle those guys over here. Just waiting, does the SU come around? Or not? No, he doesn't. So yeah, after my first thoughts about the SU-8, now I start to go and I see 2 tier 6 tanks, and this is just a joyride. This tank actually has a very good, it has very good, very weak armor. It depends on what you're facing. But tier 6 vehicles will have problems penetrating your front. I'm not even wiggling my tank, because I don't have to. I just position myself so I'm exactly pointed towards them. No angling, no whatsoever. Just position your tank exactly frontal towards them and most of the shots will just bounce. And I'm happily inflicting damage on them without caring. Now I see the KV-1S is just over there, and let's finish his agony. Yep. Beautifully between the turret and the hull. Probably damaging the turret ring if it didn't kill. That unfortunately was a tracking hit that didn't inflict damage. Now I see the issue, but And in the long run, me doing what I'm gonna do now will kiss me in the ass later on. But the game is still even. But I see we have 3 tank destroyers and only 1 heavy tank on the right side. Oh, sorry. Quite sleepy. It's quite late. I just finished streaming. Had a very bad day today in World of Tanks. This is actually a game from yesterday. But I wanted to make this video because I won't have the time tomorrow. So aiming. I don't know if that went. No, it didn't went in the Pershing. It was completely a fluke because I took a shot that I wasn't certain that it will hit. But now I see the SU. I get hit by the Pershing, get hit by the M40, and the AMX still fires at me. So I just lost a healthy chunk of my life. Which is quite bad, honestly, because I need my life. I need my life tragically, because I see that I'm the one pushing in my team, the one thing that prevails. 3 tank destroyers on the right side. You're gonna see that they're not gonna do a lot. The AMX finishes off the E25, which was probably the best of all of those tanks. I'm trying to walk my way so I can use my gun at something, but it doesn't work, so I continue on, leaving the IS-3 behind me. I want to help those 2 tank destroyers because I know that tank destroyers really require help. But unfortunately, Pershing's in a very good position for himself. This AMX is just a little bit too ballsy. I'm at 400 life. And he's just bouncing even with gold. So I ram him and finish his life. Now I'm waiting for my tracks to go up. Tracks up. I'm thinking Lion. No, Tiger 2. Tiger 2 has full life. Let's go for the Tiger 2. And you're gonna see that that was actually a good idea. Tiger 2 shows his sights beautifully. So I put 1 shot. Unfortunately didn't penetrate. Or did I? Actually I don't know. Second shot in the turret. And now just using the fast reload time, he finishes off our poor tank destroyer, but now he's only at 200 life. It's just a matter of me putting another shot into him. And I should neglect my angling, but I felt confident about myself, so I just left it. Now I'm gonna change the ammunition to premium shots. I just got hit by the lava in the back side of my turret. So I'm going forward. I want to get out of his sight. I want him to lose sight of me. And now in this bush, reloading. I'm gonna be reloading to gold, because if I want to win this, I have to load gold. I have 5 kills, and I'm thinking maybe I can squeeze a top gun out of it. But only maybe. I'm not certain. So still at normal shells. I'm thinking. Do I want to win this? Yeah, I want to win this. Let's go with premium shells. And the premium shells have 265 millimeters of penetration, so rather tier 10 penetration, like the E5 or tanks like that. And I spot the lion, the lava. He doesn't see me. I fire, get a good damage roll, kill him. Now I move forward. I don't know where the M40 or the ISU is. I move forward. I want to hide myself. I don't want to stay still and wait for RT to hit me. So I get into RT cover, wait for a second for them to lose spots of me, and now I progress further. And I'm thinking like, do I want to go through the middle of the map? Yeah, that's gonna be actually a good idea. Let's go through the middle of the map or not. Just thinking about positioning, because I knew where the ISU was spotted, but where he is. So I'm just taking chances here, and boom! ISU. Random reaction shot that took me half of a second, and I fired, got him, giving me 7 kills. Now I'm reloading to normal ammo because there's no point in having premium ammo for 1 artillery piece. And I'm going towards the capture because I know that the RT will be there. Thinking about going left, But then I think rather, nah, left won't be good, because if I go left, then he can basically run where I am going right now. And there he is, he was going forward straight at me, fired, killed, 8 kills. Let's see the end plates. So here we have the first plate for this game. We earned 2,326 experience for this, 93,000 credits, but that's with the 30% increased credit gain. Riley, Walters and Top Gun, pretty decent, I would say. So now let's look at the second plate. And on the second plate we can see I did 5,153 damage, so quite a significant number. 8 kills, 1,551 average experience. As we look at the teams, honestly only one guy on my team exceeded 2,000 damage, 3 above 1,000. And the enemy team wasn't better, because they had one guy that did 3.4, one guy that did 2, and 3 guys that did above 1,000, about 1,500, almost 2,000 by the arty. So honestly, horrible teams. But now let's look at the third plate. And on the third plate we can see I fired 25 times, penetrated 20 times, got hit 10 times. So I was just shy of one hit to get a steel ball medal. With potential damage received 2,375. Enemies spotted 1, enemies damaged 10, enemies destroyed 8. Damage done to your assistants, meaning tracking damage, 96. Wow. And as we said, the experience for this game was 2,326. So that's it for the game. I hope you enjoyed this little game, and I hope you hit the like button or comment on the video if you thought that it's really good. And I'll see you guys next time. See you on the battlefield.